What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Corey, or Autobot, and I'm here today bringing you guys a brand new video, playing some Modern Warfare Remastered today, because, well, I want to bring you guys a little bit more variety, because I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 3 for you guys, and, you know, the new game's right around the corner, so time to switch up a little bit, bring you guys a little bit of a mix-up. Probably going to bring you guys some Black Ops 1 and World at War content as well, between now and the game's final release, but of course, next week is going to be beta content. If I can get enough content for a whole week's worth, I will have 3 beta-based uploads next week. I'm going to try to have one out Friday as well. There's no guarantee, because I don't know what time the beta actually comes out. So, if I can't get a beta video out for you guys on Friday, I do apologize, but I'm going to try to have one out. I'm going to have one out for Monday for sure. And maybe Wednesday as well. And if I can have enough for a highlights video, I'm going to do a highlights video as well. But anyway, let's get into the actual video. Now, this year, guys, this year for Call of Duty is going to be probably the best year we've had in a while. You know, this year was not great, and I really shouldn't have to elaborate on why it wasn't great, because you guys know Infinite Warfare just fucking sucked, in my own honest opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion as well. Infinite Warfare was just trash, and it is what it is, you know. Not much we can do about it. It was a game that was made, but whatever, we had to deal with it for a year. It is what it is. But this year is going to be great for Call of Duty, I think, because everyone has nothing but positive things to say about the World War II beta right now. And, you know, I played it a little bit, and I have nothing but positive things to say as well. Like, I mean, the game itself plays insanely smooth, and I am extremely excited for it to actually come to the Xbox One, so I can actually sit down and play it for a whole weekend instead of having to go to my girlfriend's and playing her PS4 to play it. So, you know, I'm actually really, really excited to actually have a chance to sit down and grind the beta and try to hit some clips for you guys. But, you know, in terms of sniping and stuff like that, this year's going to be great. Competitive this year is going to be great as well. But the one thing that really isn't, it's not going to be a good year for, is trick shotting. Now, I mean, the reason why trick shotting isn't going to have a good year is, as of right now, they actually only have play of the game. And, you know, do I agree with that? I like play of the game. But at the same time, the one thing that I don't agree with is that it's a kill in a game where there's, you know, win conditions that are based on kills. You know, there should be, you know, the ability for someone to see the final kill of the game. You know, yes, have the play of the game, but as well, if there is a win condition, like per se in free-for-all or team deathmatch, or search and destroy, that is, you know, defined by killing people, then, you know, make it show the final kill cam as well, or not, or just have no play of the game in those game modes. You know, I can agree with either or. Just make sure that there is a final kill cam in the game modes where a win condition is based on kills. I mean, literally, that's the only thing that I would change about World War II. But if that doesn't happen, then trick shotting in World War II this year isn't going to be great, because the only way you're going to get play of the game if you're a trick shotter is if you hit a 4-piece with a trick shot in it or whatever. Like, that's literally the only way you're going to get it, which I do really feel bad for the trick shotters. But, you know, in terms of everything else, this could be the game that brings Call of Duty back up to where it used to be. Am I saying it's going to? No, I'm not saying it's going to, but I'm saying there is a very, very good possibility that it actually does that. Because, you know, you think about it, and the pros all went to the point to uninstall Infinite Warfare after the season was done. And that says volumes, because you think about it, they haven't done that to any other game. I mean, a lot of them are back on playing Ghosts, for fuck's sakes. What does that say? When Ghosts wasn't really a very, I guess you could say, a very popular game in the community. And they're going back and playing that instead of continuing on with Infinite Warfare until a new game comes out. that really speaks volumes about how bad this year was for Call of Duty. And in terms of montages and, you know, trick shotting and stuff like this, you see next to nothing on Infinite Warfare. You know, in terms of this year's content, in terms of the game for this year, Infinite Warfare was terrible. Infinite Warfare is the worst game they've ever made. It is. And it really is up to Sledgehammer now to save the community and save Call of Duty. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, they did a really good job with Advanced Warfare. You know, the movement system, you know, I didn't really agree with too much, but the game itself played really, really well, and it was a very well done game. You know, Black Ops 3, Treyarch did an amazing job with that. You know, there's a few things that I would change, but, you know, same is true with every game. It's not perfect. You know, there's a few things I'd change with Advanced Warfare as well, but there's actually things I would change in every game. Like, this game, for example, I'd get rid of fucking Juggernaut, but the thing with Infinity Ward and Infinite Warfare is, you know, they changed so much from the beta to the actual game. And everything that they changed just fucked the game up so bad. The game in its beta form was the best the game has ever been. Unfortunately. And that's sad to say, because that was a beta. And now in the form that it's in, the game is shit. The game was shit from the day it came out. But they went and they fucked with it. Because so many people were bitching and complaining about tiny little things. Oh, like sniper rifles have too much aim assist. Oh, SMGs are too weak. ARs are too weak. They catered too much to the negative feedback and didn't really focus on what people wanted to stay. A lot of people thought, you know, the weapon balancing and everything like that in the beta was relatively good. Because every weapon was, you know, relatively balanced based on the damage. Like, you had the MV4. It was a 6-shot kill in the beta. Or something like that. And in the final version of the game, it's a 4-shot kill. The long and short of it is, they changed a lot of things that didn't really need to be changed. They took a lot of the positives and flipped it around and made them negative. You know, they took the weapon balancing. The weapon balancing was good, and then the weapon balancing went to shit. You know, they really fucked up with Infinite Warfare. Actually, I expected a lot better out of Infinity Ward, to say the very least. Infinity Ward brought us Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare. You know, the Modern Warfare series was by far their best accomplishment, their biggest accomplishment. But when they did what they did with Infinite Warfare, it made me question if Infinity Ward is still the same company, if it's still the same team. But in terms of this year, Call of Duty this year it's going to be a great year. Hopefully Sledgehammer doesn't go and fuck everything up too much, because, you know, they got the ball rolling good already with the beta. And hopefully they don't pull a Infinity Ward and just take a fucking kitchen knife and deflate their ball. Because they've got a lot of people excited for this game. They got a lot of people extremely hyped, and a lot of people giving them nothing but praise so far. And it'd be a shame to see them take all that momentum and, you know, just completely flip it around. So, you know, I really do have high hopes this year, and I hope you guys have high hopes as well. You know, there really isn't a whole lot I change for World War II. I mean, like I said, add the final kill cam for games where win conditions are based on kills. And, yeah, literally, that would be the only thing I changed. Just so it'd be a great year in general, so then people can, or then the trick shotters can have their kill cams, and there'll still be the play of the game and stuff like that. Like, I think that would be the best way to pacify everyone, is to just add that kill cam. That's the only thing I'd really change. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit it with a fat like. I'm really excited. I'm going to be streaming some World War II this weekend for you guys. So if you guys aren't following my Twitch, be sure to follow that, because I don't know where I'm going to be streaming. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy Corey, your Autobot, and I'm out. Peace.